The process of evolving only takes place with the engagement of other people, the input.
I think we need to both look into the positive side, the countries where you have the RAV and preventive work that is open to sexuality, and the negative examples. What is this? You take drugs and you get reinfected, you don't have sex anymore, what is going on?
One of the unforeseen consequences of treatment for prevention of mother-to-child transmission of HIV is that HIV-positive women are going to start having babies and having sex. But the result of that is a new wave of stigma.
Not starting.
Well,
They never stop.
sure.
We talk about legal reform versus social reform.
I've worked with a variety of organizations. I was most recently the program director for the International Gay and Lesbian Human Rights Commission.
What is our constituency? How can we say, okay, we want to have this next progress?
We found in our group that working in 3 different countries that we had very different perspectives and realities on how to work with sexual rights and what they would mean for us in our work. From getting very, very basic services to having changes in language to be able to advocate at government and policy levels. So our conversation was interesting because it went from being able to access contraception to being able to change language at the UN level so that governments and NGOs are better able to lobby for changes in policy and funding. So that's the kind of direction that our group took. Perhaps someone else from our 3-person group would like to comment further.
More than 90% of those women traders I work with are illiterate. They are Muslims, and it's sort of like very difficult for them to even know the right to sex, to talk about sex and those type of things. So to me, I feel it is really and truly relevant for women especially to be able to say, yes, this is the man I want, and this is how I want him. And you know, to talk about sex, how it is to be done, and with whom I am to do it. So it's like some of the challenges I shared with my partner who has just left. I see like one is the challenge of religion. You know, the Muslims in my own part of the world are really very difficult to sit down and talk about sex and sex-related activities.
It's taboo to talk about sex in East Timor. And second, for the women to not allowed to speak in the public on sex, rather they haven't right to negotiation with their husband even if they doesn't want to do sex in their household. And then because our focus is for faith-based youth, sometimes people take religious values. It's also as a challenge for their own to have their own right for sexual. So that's a lot of challenges we face. And then in this conference, this is my first attending for International AIDS Conference. This we will learn and share to all of you and learn from your experience, and we hope I can do something in my country. Thank you.
Won't work, not fair, testing without care. Won't work, not fair, testing without care. Won't work, not fair, testing
overarching cross-cutting analysis emerging from this research effort will also be shared with you. In fact, this is how our conversation will begin today. And I therefore invite Dr. Rosalind Tuchevsky to share with us this overarching cross-cutting analysis to start.
Bonjour tout le monde, c'est un grand honneur d'être ici parmi vous, les dames, les sœurs, et ceux qui ne sont ni dames, ni sœurs, mais les êtres humains tout court. The first, sexuality is not a side issue, but a core issue. It lies at the heart of the pandemic.